Hi, I'm Kamala Krishnamurthy and I work as the financial analyst for the NIA, which is the National Institute of Aerospace, and they have a lot of projects going on with NASA as a partnership, and I work for the KOTOR for the NIA projects in the Strategic Relationships Office Department. I joined NASA Langley as a co-op student under this cooperative secretarial program about 7 years ago, and I worked for about 3 years in that program, and then I moved on as a contractor as a financial analyst under the current project where I am. I've been here for about 4 years and I'm enjoying it very much. My job is very challenging in more ways than one. My job really does not involve projects per se. I don't work in one project and then move on to another. We really manage about 120 or 30 projects at a given time, where NASA researchers work in collaboration with the NIA folks. And what my job really involves is trying to maintain funding between that the NASA researchers give towards projects, and to see that they are all maintained properly. And I work with the costing, mainly costing. I produce analysis reports for various folks at regular intervals, and then I also see that the funding is spent properly by the NIA, and I also ask the NIA the NASA researchers to fund projects when they are about to run out of funding. So basically I am the middleman between the NIA folks and the NASA researchers, and that's basically what I do. My job is really very challenging but it's not very strenuous or stressful. It involves with a lot of numbers. I work a lot with numbers, and when all the numbers fall in place, when I run an analysis report, or when a researcher asks that he has some trouble understanding what the numbers really mean, and when I go out to help them understand it in a very basic terms, and when they say, oh, I understand that, or I got it, that really gives me a very satisfying feeling of my job. So basically I think it's mostly problem solving that involves in my job that I find very exciting. I do a lot of other mundane work like sending out reports and all that. Those really are just day-to-day work, but when I get a problem, I'm very happy to solve those. I'm basically a science graduate, although that really helped me, and I also worked in a university setup as soon as I finished my college degree. And both these combined as the exact environment of NASA. It is a campus-like structure and a university-like environment. I am very comfortable in that. As to what I studied in school, I used to enjoy mathematics, and I really apply that in my day-to-day work. Although the science part I do not, however, I really keep in touch with what NASA does, and I'm very excited with all their projects, and I keep myself up to date. So in a way I contribute towards science, and that really gives me a lot of satisfaction and happiness in my job.